All right, right at the top of this video here, please hit the like button down below, the thumbs up button. I know it's early in the video to be asking that, but this is a scam busting video. The more likes it receives, the more people I can help because my video will show up higher in Google and YouTube search results, which really matter. So check this out. This is called Fortune Cash. You maybe saw this going around about 60 Minutes, right? Maybe 60 Minutes Australia from somewhere else, whatever it is. It's not legitimate. It's just the latest lottery scam where they claim they're going to help you win the lottery, right? And I noticed something very interesting about this you might want to continue watching my video for. There are different versions of this video that play whether you're on mobile or desktop. And I only noticed that because I saw it first in my own feed on Facebook or Instagram. And that then led me to this website here, which is pulsora.online, PULSORA.online. And so I'm going to show you the first minute or two of the version here on this website on desktop. And then I'm going to show you the version, just the beginning from mobile. And you can see the difference. You might find it a little bit interesting. Let's go ahead and unmute this. It's already unmuted, and watch from the beginning.
Is this the end of lotteries? Starting today, you don't need luck to win the lottery anymore. This new loophole discovered by a retired couple is going viral and has already turned 293 people into millionaires in the past 60 days.
So this is a deep fake. It's not real. The people you see talking in these videos are not actually saying the words that it looks like they're saying. The scammers have manipulated the lip movements of the people you're seeing here. Like, is this Nora O'Donnell? I think. If it's not, I'm wrong. But, she never said this. It's deepfake visuals, meaning manipulated lip movement with AI generated audio of things she never said.
Check it out.
32 days ago, I was flat broke, over $100,000 in debt. Now I've got a 200-acre ranch in Montana, the Ford F-250 King Ranch I always dreamed of, and millions in my bank account, all thanks to this loophole in the lottery I found.
For the longest time, I thought the only way to win the lottery was by luck or illegal methods, but everything changed when I watched a video online showing how to use a new AI to predict winning numbers without depending on...
Why is it sped up? That's the other thing, right?
Luck. They called it the lottery loophole. At first, I was skeptical, but once I decided to try it, I hit 4 numbers on my very first ticket, and the next week I won my first big prize.
There are people who are lucky, and then there's David Sirkin. The Lethbridge man has won the lottery for the 4th time.
And to show how anyone can use this loophole to predict lottery draws, even...
Is that supposed to be... That's not supposed to be Nora O'Donnell.
Today, we brought in the creator of this groundbreaking AI, Jerry Selbee. Now, Jerry, tell us, how is it possible for an AI to predict the numbers with such accuracy? And how can people at home test this out for themselves?
A lot of people forget this, but lottery games are really just combinations of numbers. And when it comes to numbers, nothing beats the power of artificial intelligence. That's why the AI I developed allows anyone to hit the draws with just 3 clicks. No need for luck.
So he never said these things, whoever he is. His name might not be Jerry Selbee, whatever. And Nora O'Donnell, there is no lottery system AI hack program or app called Fortune Cash that's actually going to be able to help you win the lottery. That's way too good to be true. And they claim they're going to be able to help you win multiple lotteries. Just pay them, what, $47, maybe 17 or 27, 67. It's normally something like that. Sometimes it's like 97 or even 197. But you can't give someone even $200 and then easily win multiple lotteries. That's not how life works, right? This is not a fantasy movie.
And that's exactly why Powerball's doing everything they can to keep more people from discovering this. But I'm not letting them silence my discovery.
That's a scam trope. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about it. Powerball doesn't want you to know about it. Big Energy doesn't want you to know about this way to save energy. They're playing on your emotions. Of course, Big Energy, Big Pharma, Powerball. Powerball is probably aware of these scams because there are so many of them. And they're probably just these are so silly. They have nothing to do with them, of course. The people behind these scams, whether they're in the US or Brazil is my guess. I don't know. Because sometimes you see marketing coming from Brazil for these sorts of scams. You might find YouTube videos as well. There are YouTube videos, not mine, trying to sell you this product with flashy thumbnails where when you go to their video, there's a link in the description and the comments that leads you to a website where they can earn commission, or maybe they're the scammers behind all this.
So I've sent your production team an interview I did recently where I show exactly how anyone can access this AI today and hit at least 4 numbers in the next draw. And just to prove this works, if anyone tries it and doesn't win at least $50,000 in the next draw.
That is supposed to be Nora O'Donnell, I think. And if I'm getting her name wrong, sorry.
Just message me and I'll personally send you $10,000 from my own pocket.
Well, Jerry, that's quite the bold promise.
Her eyes.
If you're ready to test out this AI and hit the next Powerball draw, pay close attention to the video coming up next with a step-by-step guide.
Okay, thank you very much for talking so fast.
I've won the lottery 34 times, and now I'm going to show you how anyone can...
Okay, so it's going to go to a different 60 Minutes interview. I thought at one point it did a 60 Minutes Australia sort of a thing. Maybe that's later in the video. And so I'll show you the mobile thing now. All right, here's the mobile version, and it's got Elon Musk here at the beginning. I think the last one did too. Maybe he has nothing to do with this, nothing at all. Let's hit play. And, the last video began with Nora O'Donnell and all that. Let's see how this one begins specifically.
Tonight on 60 Minutes.
Remember that $1.2 billion Powerball winner? So
Yes.
let's go to Stu in Skyfox.
All 6 numbers of the historic Powerball drawing last November is Edwin Castro.
Edwin Castro's life changed overnight when he claimed that record-breaking prize.
Yeah, he did win, I believe. Edwin Castro is the person who won the big lottery thing a few years ago, the $2 billion or whatever it is. And then they've got Trump here. I'll show you that part.
President Donald Trump.
All this is deepfake. So here's maybe the 60 Minutes Australia thing, if she is with the Australia version of 60 Minutes.
Weighed in on the controversy surrounding this new AI.
This new artificial intelligence found a loophole in the lottery system. And there's nothing we can do about it. It's 100% legal, and we can't ban it.
After that leak hit TikTok.
That little soundbite, fake soundbite, of course, he never said that, has been going around in these scams for at least a year, probably.
Thousands of users started posting videos showing themselves hitting 4 or even 5 winning numbers in real lottery.
Let's just go forward here. I don't need to waste a whole lot of your time. Oh, here's the Elon Musk deepfake. You ready?
30 years ago, lotteries had no idea that something as powerful as artificial intelligence could emerge. Everything was based purely on luck. But when it comes to numbers, nothing can escape artificial intelligence.
In fact, with so many people reportedly winning 3, 5, even 7 times in the past few weeks, Powerball officials are set.
Let's take a closer look to some of those photos because they look fake. Potentially. It's hard to tell. They're very small on my screen, I know. That one just screams AI to me, even though I can't see it up close. And so then it goes to this, which is a 60-minute segment about 2 people. It says Jerry and Marge Selbee.
Selbee, the couple who inspired this.
Let's look them up. Okay, so what the scammers did is they used a real 60 Minutes interview. I don't need to play the video. You can see it's right here on the 60 Minutes channel. Jerry and Marge Go Large. 60 Minutes original story and it says a retired couple from Michigan, Jerry and Marge Selbee, made $26 million winning various state lottery games dozens of times. But it has nothing to do with Fortune Cash or an AI app or a program or a lottery loophole or anything like that. These lottery scams have been going around for at least a few months, if not years, and they have a lot of different names, but it's basically the same pitch. They keep changing the names, the scammers do, because, once I or other people or whoever start busting scams and start getting links at the top of Google to warn people away from this, they have to come up with a new name, of course. And so the latest one is Fortune Cash. And I recorded the very end of the video here on my phone. Let's hit play.
The real cost of missing out isn't the price of Fortune Cash. It's staying stuck.
Let's just fast forward here and see if there's any sort of a Fortune Cash logo or anything, because I didn't see one. I don't think that they actually show a logo or a box or like an app or anything. What's this? Okay, there's something here. It says Fortune Cash new update, lottery updates. That's the only thing I've seen so far. It's very small. Oh, and they mentioned, is this a money back guarantee right here? Yeah, money back 60 days guarantee. If it's a scam, you can't trust a money back guarantee. They want your money. They're going to take your money. They're not going to give it back. I mean, they're just not going to give it back. It's a scam. They're promising you something. They're going to take your money and they hope they get away scot-free. And they're going to change the name of this to something else in the next few weeks. Fortune Cash, by the way, the name Fortune Cash sounds to me like someone who doesn't have a great grasp of the English language said, maybe this one will work. Because if someone said, hey, if you use Fortune Cash, you'd be like, what? That's kind of like a weird, is that translated from Chinese? Like, what is that, That's the way it feels to me, at least. Keep going forward, and eventually, at the end of this video, it goes to a page that looks like this. And that's completely an AI-generated guy. Exclusive program. It says, prestige program, author, FC Group, $69 a semester. So does that mean they're going to be charging you? By the way, I reject the cookies here. Let's get that off my screen. There you go. $69 a semester. Does that mean it's recurring monthly or something like that? Because then they're going to take money from you on a monthly recurring basis. You don't want that, of course. Applicable taxes. Click here for more information. I think I scrolled down and I hit the button that allows us to see. See, it says, have questions about the product, please contact. And I hit that. And we find this email address. And whether that has anything to do with this, I don't know. But what you're buying here is something that's going to charge you money. You're not going to get anything in return. And it's probably, if it says per semester, they're going to charge you money regularly. And they're going to hope you don't notice that you're one of the very small percentage of people who don't check your credit card statement. And then the scammers just get free money, right? This is on Hotmart, by the way. And I want to show you one last thing before I wrap this up, because I thought this was interesting. Here on mobile, you can see it's called, if I go to the top here, Prestige Program, Author FC Group. And it says exclusive program. But here on desktop, it's called Cortex App. And it says author Mikhail Henrique Gomez de Almeida, and it says $69 a semester again. Let me go down here and hit this. And there's a different Gmail address. So there's a specific Gmail address and product name on one thing, mobile, but a different one on desktop. And I wanted to highlight those in case any of this is helpful. I don't really know. And, basically, what someone has done is they've taken a 60 Minutes report, or more than that, the other news anchors, they have manipulated them in scammy ways, outright scam for sure, deepfake scam, and they're promising you something that's not going to actually help you win the lottery. And you might be saying to me, if you're watching the video to the end here, well, how do you know? How do you know this is a scam, Jordan? I research scams almost for a living. I'm a full-time reporter somewhere else, Monday through Friday as a senior reporter. And I've been looking into scams for a number of years, professionally, full time. And now I do this also here on this YouTube channel of mine to help people with as much as I can, because there are too many of these scams out there. I receive questions all the time. Well, how do you know this is a scam? I try to show as many red flags as I can. I'm not going to give scammers my credit card information. I hope that you realize that, because with scams like these, this is probably no different. They're going to charge you more money than they claim they're going to charge you, because they're scammers. They want as much money as they can. So, and they're going to probably collect your information as a sales lead and use it for other scams, But stay far away from this. I want to save you. I want to save you money. I don't want you to go buy anything else. If you want to play the lottery, I don't know, but don't buy something that's going to claim it's going to help you win the lottery multiple times, and all you have to do is give someone $69 and then maybe it's recurring charge. It's just way too good to be true, right? So like, comment, subscribe. The thanks button is big. The join button is really big. The join is down below. If you want to join, that's your way to kind of it sets up a very small subscription price per month. You're basically giving to me, someone who is trying to help save people out there who need help from scams. Elderly people who don't know a whole lot about technology, people who need our help. Not people to make fun of, people who need our help. And so that's what I'm doing here with my channel. So if you want to give to a good cause, that is something that you can do if you want to. Like, comment, subscribe, thanks button. The join button is down below the thanks button. If you want to tap that, it's to the right of the thumbs up and thumbs down buttons. And thank you so much for watching.